How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hey, Kirk. How you doing, Ferric? Good to see you. Hello, ukulele. Tis time for Weird Wednesday or Thursday or whatever we're doing. Whatever day of the week it is, it's going to be weirder because we're here. You met Pastor Susie last night, like live and in color with skin and everything? Really? Far out, man. I have yet to no, actually, that's not true. I met him and we had a conversation and I was very happy to be around him. And he's exactly, I don't know if you noticed, but he's exactly the same person IRL as he is in stream. Nothing changes. Same energy. Oh, that's cool, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you saying that, and that I came up in conversation. That's very sweet. It's very, very sweet. How's Ransom today? You inspired the title of the stream today, so well done, Ransom. And hello, Supersonic. Yes, I was working on Weird Wednesday, Weird Thursday, Weird Pictures. When you texted, so thank you for doing that. If it was intended to be a reminder, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, hello, Golden Guy. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. He let multiply school students stream on his account to learn streaming last night for 7 hours. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, wow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't think we've met yet, Golden Guy. I'm XtianNinja. Thanks for coming by. Why are you still blinking? Stop blinking. Just... Okay, keep blinking. I don't care. Whatever. So yeah, welcome. Glad you're here. My name's XtianNinja. Mission here is to build community and hang out and do fun stuff. Thursday's mission is always just to do weird stuff. And then that's it. That's I don't have to work this. I worked hard Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And Thursday is just fun day. That's what we're doing today. PC bugged out and I have no audio and need to restart. Oh no. That's a bummer. I know how that feels. Star Rail 3.0? I don't even care. You can keep your Star Rails and your Genshin impacts and your Honkai impacts and all you can keep it all. I don't need it. I got Wuthering Waves. I'm happy. There we go. That's better. Sup? Not much. Hey, Golden Guy. Hey, Mordecus. We're just doing some weird stuff. We're going to talk about Weird Wednesday stuff, and then we're going to jump into back into Minecraft. I'm going to be doing. Let me think. I'm going to try to do that at least get started. You know what I mean? On the build. I don't know if I popped this up before yesterday, but it's telling me that my 36 month subiversary. Yo. 3 years being able to support you and all the Lord's doing here on Twitch. Excited to see what he's doing through. Yes, thank you so much for saying so. I've had it's been up and down, back and forth, and otherwise. And this week has been very encouraging. I appreciate that. I got an email from somebody like in the denomination being like, "Hey, you're doing a good job," and I'm like, thanks for saying so. I don't know if you watch me or if you just heard that, but it doesn't matter. Thank you. It doesn't matter. I'll take the encouragement either way. Hey, Mad Mama's Farm, good to see you. Hey, Bidgley. Isn't today Thursday? Yeah. It's Thursday. Dude, it's all over the map. Okay. Yeah, it's all like don't track me with days of the week. I get lost all the time. We're only doing a couple hours of stream today. 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, because at 3 o'clock today we're doing session 0 of the big D&D campaign that's starting next week. So if you don't know what's going on, I've been sponsored by a coffee company called Dragon Roast. And starting next week, next Monday, actually, when we start stream, we're going to be doing a whole week of special stuff with Dragon Roast and with the and then on Thursday we're going to be kicking off the monthly third Thursday of the month D&D campaign. It's exciting. Yo, thank you, Donnie. Very kind. Hard like Putin. That's a good name. He definitely has a physical presence. Good to see you there. It's yeah, all right. So I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna start. We're just gonna start. You guys can chat amongst yourselves while I figure out how to do this. I haven't done a Weird Wednesday in what feels like forever. Golly. This ceasefire in Israel? No, I haven't been paying attention to any news, man. I know 0% of news. It's not good. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm saying that's just me. I've got so much other stuff going on in life in general that I can't even think about watching news. But yeah, tell me all about it. Here, let me make sure that I get everything in the right spot here. Boop. There we go. And then boop. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Stop helping Windows. Jeepers. It's like, oh, do you want it to be maximized? Do you want it to be over here? Should I put it in the middle? Should I close all the other windows? Stop it. Windows. If I can get all the way to fit. There we go. Now it fits. Good to see you. Yes. So that's welcome. Glad you're here. Hey, Dr. Strange. Good to see you. You the pick. That's the mission we're going for here. We want everybody to go, what's that? D&D spectatable, or is it private until the videos goes up? It's neither. There's not going to be a video for session 0, and it's not going to be spectatable. Session 0 is just going to be us figuring our crap out, because we have I've played with Quiz and I played with Samus, and Arcone was the DM, so we kind of got a buzz, but we've never played with Star Pony. Star Pony's the DM. So what I want to do is, because I want this product to be really good for you guys, I want to take time to make sure that we've got our heads screwed on. We've got our plan for what the story's going to do, you know, our characters, and launch it as well as we possibly can. I think Star Pony's going to do really good when it comes to the DMing. I've watched a couple of her videos of her when she's DMing, and I think she's got the style that I want. We're gonna try to keep it video based and make sure the video looks nice. And then next Thursday is when you're gonna see it. We're gonna kick off session 1. We'll do our introduction. Actually, I'm thinking about next week actually doing like character sheets for each of the characters that are in the campaign, and maybe even a session 0 breakdown of like kind of the lore that you might need to know before we start. But other than that, we're gonna kick it off right away. So that's good. When your hairstylist has a bone to pick with you, girl, your hair is slaying. Has half been slayed. Hey, Samus. This is what I want. Seen some weird pics. Bone through the eyes, please. It's leather. It's okay. It's okay. We'll keep going. It gets worse. Today gets worse and worse. So don't worry. Don't worry if you feel like your day's going really good. And then you're like, wow, I feel pretty good. We're gonna fix that. Don't worry about it. My objective here is to make you as miserable as possible. Those are some crappy earrings. Had to be said. It's so bad. Like I know, right, Jim? Like that. If somebody come up with these things, and they're like, "What a great idea!" And you know somebody wore it, because if someone's gonna make it, it means that they wanted to wear it, and if they're gonna sell it, it means that there's a chance that they think other people are gonna want this thing. I gotta appreciate the fact that it's got, you know, the kitty litter on the poo. I mean, that's going over and above for detail. You can't. The craftsmanship is what I'm trying to say. The craftsmanship. Hello, sleepy wifey. Good to see you. A gag gift? Maybe. Or it's for people who are just, you know. There you go, furry cosplay. I'd rather that. Probably that one. No earrings for you? See, I was going to get these for your birthday. Okay, now you don't get a birthday present. I had a friend in high school who had little toilet earrings. Not much different. It's not much different. Did the toilet have actual poop in it, though?
Angel. You are the first person to enter the chat and have been first 4 times.
Hello, Musical. Welcome, and thank you for being first 4 times. That's crazy. You're awesome. What's up with people's obsession with poo? Oh, dude, yeah, there's a lot of poo. There is a lot of poo. I completely agree with you. There's too much of it. Japan has some interesting senses of humor, because if you look at, like, I've watched a ton of anime and they have some very funny, stuff, but also some of the things they find funny are just really weird to my culture anyway. What was the first image? It was this. It was a skull ponytail ish hair bun looking thing. Cave girl wear. Cavecore. That's what it is. No, you want to collect it up, Jim, and you want to make sure that it's got you got it around. I mean, I don't know if you guys are from the places I'm from, but there are places in the West, in the farmland, where they make cow patty or cow chip clocks, and so they go out to the field, they go find a big old cow turd that's been drying for a little while. They bring it into the shop, they lacquer that thing up, dig a hole in the back, and then put numbers, all the way around it with a little clock motor, and you hang a cow chip on your wall. There's so many jokes I can't make. Have you been typing? And unfortunately it's okay. We'll be all right. I don't feel like dealing with Thursday Pics. Bye. I got a viewer and lost a viewer. I don't know what's happening here. I'm just like, I don't have any commentary on this. Obviously, it's at some kind of you're here for the weird. Oh, you will come to the right place, because it's weird Thursday, and we're looking at weird stuff. I don't know how many I've got. Not many, maybe 10. The worship for Among Us, but why is Rem and Ram worship? Why is Rem and Ram worshiping the Among Us? I don't get it. I know, right? That we don't know. I can't give you any answers. Nobody has answers. It's just there. Something must have happened. Is there a meme? It is a little sad, but it's just weird that Rem and Ram are worshiping the Among Us, especially Ram. She doesn't strike me as someone who worships anybody except that one guy. Who's Rem and Ram? They're the girls from ReZero, the maid girls from ReZero. It's an anime, and everybody loves Rem. Rem is the greatest. She was a waifu for all. If you go into any kind of anime like figurine store, half of them will be of Rem, and Ram is her sister, who was kind of a tsundere character, kind of a bad guy, but not really a bad guy kind of thing. And so she so that's who they are. How that applies to Among Us, I don't know, not a clue. I just think it's hilarious that it happened. It's just so funny. I want to know the story. Yeah, I see it's definitely a Comic-Con, right? Like if there's like 1 million people here, and there's probably some other cosplay. Is there any other cosplay? No, maybe it's just these two. Maybe they're just in line at the theater, and these two were just decided. There you go. Are people still playing that game? I don't even know if they're still playing that game. All right, moving on. Next one. Feline friendly furniture gives your cat a seat at the table, making them the centerpiece at dinner. I think this is a terrible, terrible idea. I can't see how anything other than they eat your food and I'll zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better. But like, it's got a little hole. So like, and it got a little cat furniture kind of thing around the back. But there's no way that cat's staying in that hole, right? It's gonna jump out and eat the food. It'll be stepping in the potatoes. Like it's not gonna just stay there. What if you had like a little dome, kind of like one of those trouble popping dice things, had a little dome in there that the cat could just kind of come up and give a sniff or whatever? Then yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's the catastrophe from yesterday. Exactly. Catastrophe. Just another way for cats to dominate us, right? The cats rule the world. It's the opposite of a lazy Susan. Whereas a lazy Susan, you put it in the middle of the table and it spins around so you can get food. This is the cat that sits in the middle of your table and eats your food. I don't think there'd be too many dinners until that cat is too big to fit in the little hole. Literally a Chinese. I saw you say that. I don't know what that means though. So I'm going to do this. You tell me what you think it is. You tell me what you think that is. Doggy. Oh, I see. He's part of the buffet. Oh, I see. I didn't get. Not what it's made of. What is it representing? What is it? Bocce ball? Nope. Nope. I'll give you another clue in a minute. Planet, solar system. The meaning of life. All right, we'll try another family. Oh, you're closer. Jim's closer. No. Not that one. So here, we'll just slide this over. There's your next clue. There's your next clue. That's it. It is a minimalist nativity scene. Corporate espionage. So this is a minimalist nativity scene. So there's the baby Jesus, Joseph, Mary, sheep, donkey, which I think this is the stupidest one, but it's also hilarious, and I would totally have it on my shelf just to have it. This is the one made of glass. It's kind of cool looking. This is like rectangles, but I just thought this one would be. It's just interesting, you know. Nothing minimal about a colored sphere. I mean, there's not there. It's not characters. That's it, man. Technically, that's correct. The wise men weren't there when he was born. That's right. Exactly. So, like, you've got just these ones. Joseph, Mary. I like how Joseph is thin and tall, and she's like squat and wide. About the size of a sheep. Glass one's kind of cool. Yeah, glass one's kind of cool. The Dongo family from Clannad. I've never seen Clannad. My son keeps telling me to watch it. I've never actually seen it. Technically, neither was the star. Very good point, Ransom. Very good point. Let's argue about that. Good old Christmas stuff. I saw these cups and I thought those are. I don't know what I think of those. Are they cool? Are they classy? Or are they dumb? I can't tell. Yeah, exactly. Mary's defense. She just had a baby. She wasn't doing Pilates just yet. One of our students is needing to do one more game at the Valorant tournament for his team to be the collegiate pro team. Oh, that's sick, man. Literal pro team. Little pro team. That's wow. Good for them. Good for him or her, I guess. Probably a guy, but it could be a girl. You like that? I don't know. I feel like I would spill it or something. Chapman's son is his coach. Oh wow, yeah. I mean, that is a small world. Like the Valorant professional league of people. I don't know if Christian's part of it, but that makes it even smaller. It's not only a brandy glass; it's a dreidel. It is kind of a dreidel. Most nativity scenes have her kneeling next to the baby. You think so? I don't know. I think it just meant to make her look shorter and squatter because she's a bit bigger, you know? Pregnant girl. Or formerly pregnant girl. Recently pregnant girl. Got to cook for 4 hours? What are we having? Let me guess, just green beans. Just 4 hours of green bean stew. He's Christian, yeah? Oh, far out, man. When you want your glass to get tipsy as well when you're drinking. Yep, there you go. How drunk are you? Well, I'm so drunk my cups can't stand up. How about that? Cornbread and coleslaw. So what's the main dish? Oh, I'd have to assume it would be ribs or steak or pork chops. Those are my guess. What's up, Jeesh? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Cups for Next Generation? Yeah, kind of. They do look a little spacey. Roll a con save. They do look kind of like those spinny dice. I wanted some of those. There's some that look like bones, and there's other ones that look like potions, and instead of like rolling them, you spin them, right? I guessed ribs. First try. Here's a chair. I could have done this. What do you think? What do you think that is? that does not look like what. Actually, that would have been a better way to do that. I should have done that. What do you think that is? Because it doesn't look like whatever you think it is. The main course is just green beans. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it looks like a jungle gym, right? Like maybe an indoor soft jungle gym. Thank you, sir. You would have guessed chair? Because yeah, it's a chair. But I'd imagine it works like, you can sit this way, right? Because there's your back and there's your butt. And then you can sit that way if like you never want to go anywhere ever again and look absolutely ridiculous trying to get out of it. You could do that. I want to see her get out of this. Because you know it's not smooth, right? She had to stick her legs through there, which means she's got to go back enough to get her knees out. This is a little slanted. It's just, none of that's gonna work, man. It was an attempt to braid a chair. Thank you for the sub, Jovi. How you doing, man? How's life? How are things? He actually ate some hard-boiled eggs. Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Good for him. Makes you look like a gorilla. Oh, because of the big arm in the front? Yeah, he kind of does. The point is for I don't know, man. I was gonna say it's ergonomic, but it's not even ergonomic. It's just inconvenient. Just a big old inconvenient chair. What do we think of this bathroom? Isn't it cool? I have a question for you. Just a quick question. Is that the urinal? Because I cut it, 3 of them lost their yolk, so he stopped because of that. That is picky. Hokey picky, man. That's pretty picky. Point share for a designer makes some bucks from the rich idiots to impress your other rich idiots with chairs that they'll never sit in. Exactly. I think it's cool looking. It looks like it's minimalistic, but there's no way this isn't where you're supposed to pee. It ain't a garbage. Right? You can see the stuff on the wall. No, you can't. What are you talking about? That's a mirror. That's a sink. But this right there. Too high? I think you could do it. I think if you're an adult male, you could pull it off. I don't think a kid could do it. You'd need some stairs. Kept wanting the next slice. When the yolk would fall out, then he was like, all right, I'm done. That's funny. Well, you got to use better egg glue. Yeah, doesn't it look terrible? I mean, it looks really cool, but who gets to clean it? Hopefully, like, probably a servant. If you're going to have that thing, it's going to be somebody that works for you. You pee in the trough and it just kind of runs down. Okay, then yeah, there's like get like stool here and it'll just watch the waterfall. Yeah, okay, maybe. We'll keep going. We only got a couple more. I was running a little late today. Maybe I can do this one. Hold on. Let's see if I can make this one a bit more secretive. I can't. Okay, well, I tried. Because I was gonna cover it up. I would do kind of like that. What do you think this is? Right? What do you think that is? The splatter, though. I was like, use your fork and it'll stay in. Yeah, it's funny. It's salt and pepper at a restaurant. It's salt and you go whatever this restaurant is, and this is how they give you salt and pepper. It's interesting, right? Chocolate and vanilla maggots. Ew. Gross. No, yeah, exactly. I mean, technically, it's right. Spices in pills. It is weird pills. I don't know if it's a good idea. Like, you'd have to take them out because you have to fish your fingers in there, whatever everybody else's fingers are. And you have to take them out, then you have to crack them open, and you sprinkle the amount that's in there, whether you like it or not, on there. And then you, like, what do you do with your little pill? Like, I guess you could eat it, because technically you could eat it. They're made of, what, glycerin or something? Like, it's just, I don't know. There's a reason we have salt and pepper shakers. Like, this technology didn't need improving. Can you imagine taking that, Jovi? Like, just take like 2 or 3 of those pepper things and just throw them in your mouth and swallow them with water. Like, what would that do to you later? Space food. Yeah, okay. Like, you stick it in the rehydrator and it turns into a pizza. Gelatin, therefore not vegan or kosher. All right, there you go. See? Well, I mean, it's got to be I don't know. Is it high class or low class? I can't tell. I was up super early today. So last night I spent like messing around with something I thought was pretty fun. It was the program for checking. How can I put this? It's the interactive program for Twitch to do an adventure. If you guys want to see it, let me know. It works. So I can show you where it's at right now if you're curious. But I was up till like 10 o'clock like last night, just messing with it, trying to make it work and make it the right size and, make it interactive and stuff. And then I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I got to go. And then my brain's like, yeah, but you forgot to do your homework for tomorrow. I'm like, oh, no. So I went back to my office and I was doing homework till, I don't know, like 11. And then class was today at 8 a.m. So I'm pretty wiped out. You guys want to see it? I can show it to you. Here, let me fire it up. Yeah, I'll fire it up and you guys can take a look, see what I did. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I'll give you the last picture too. There you go. The world's stupidest chair or bench. Chair bench? Oh, hold on. We'll add a source to here. Hold on. Well, yeah. Better just add a source. Browser source. Game. Okay. I'm going to switch up the music to our jazz because that's better. And then we'll go to the main game screen so you guys can see what it looks like. I'll shrink it up for you so it actually fits because it's meant to be on a wide screen. And put it there. And you guys can't see it. It's funny. It was doing this yesterday. It's so frustrating. Okay, here we go. Gaming, that one. Why? I hate this. I hate it so much. Okay, then we'll go there. Is it still linked? Give me a sec, guys. 1 second. I don't know why it's doing this. I literally don't know why it's doing that. It really shouldn't. Nothing is. Isn't that weird? Why does it keep going back? Okay, and then I'm sorry. Let's try this. No, that's not a good one. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, that works. Cool. There we go. And then we'll slide it over. There. It's something. Wow. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is. I literally woke up. One of the first things I did is I fixed it. I thought I fixed it. Okay, so the thing here is, don't do anything just yet. Hold on. In the quirky town of Quirkville, I will fix this. I know it's stupid. I will fix that. It's supposed to look old school, right? The quirky town of Quirkville, you find yourself standing outside the infamous wobbly coffee shop, rumored to serve the wobbliest coffee in the universe. The cafe sign swings wildly, attracting attention. Suddenly, a giant squirrel wearing a beret appears, demanding a dance-off for the last muffin. Yeah, we will fix these prompts. You can feel the tension. Do you want to challenge the squirrel to a dance-off, offer the squirrel a bribe of nuts, run inside the cafe and hide? If you want, whoever comes first, because I haven't implemented voting yet, but like as in like chat voting for everybody, first come, first serve, hit exclamation point vote, and then the number, and then it'll pick that. And it should give the next thing. There you go. We'll see if that worked. There you go. You quickly rummage through your pockets. And there's your problem. That's the issue. So I don't have it like set to like a timer or anything, so only one person could do it. So what it does is it remembers the previous thing you said, and then it adds to the story. Well, it's not just delay. It's set to whatever the next vote is. So I have to, next time I do this, like when I set it up again, I need to give it a like a timer situation, and then it's like a countdown, and then it's got to have like when you guys are voting 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, it should count up the votes, and then after the 1 minute or whatever, it's all AI. Like Zork, but more interactive. Very Zorky in its Zorkness. And yeah, so it is possible to do the voting thing. It is possible to do the countdown. Is all that's possible. Each one, if you notice, it has its own little ASCII art at the top, right? Temporary way to disable votes too, so late ones don't count to. Well, and that's it. That's exactly right. You're right. Yeah. How do you make it not count down? It should wait 30 seconds or something, and like. I guess you're right. So it should like clear the vote memory and then come back, because there is that bleed. But it should take a little while. One thing I can't do is I can't implement speech to text. There is technically a way to do it, but I would have to run this as a browser source and then use Chrome to be able to actually read it, et cetera, et cetera. If you're a programmer and you know how to actually put the freaking text, speech to text on here, please let me know. But I'm making all of this in Stream Elements. Like, it's all done in Stream Elements. And so it only can do so much. You know what I mean? So that's anyway, that's fun. I think it's fun. I think it's kind of fun. Speech to text. Speech to text. Text to speech. The one, when it reads it. The one where it reads it. Speech to text. That's the one. Yeah. So anyway, I thought that's kind of neat. I showed it off now. The plan is that I'm going to try using it as maybe like the pause screen. Like if when we go to the pause screen on stream here, like it can do pause, you know, like it can you can sit there and play along with it when I'm gone, and but it'd be better if it read it out, because what ends up happening is it'll just kind of sit there, and because it's a paragraph of text, like a legitimate paragraph of text, it's hard to sit there and read, because other people are going to be voting, and if I leave it up for a minute, that could be too long. But what if slow readers? Like, I've got all these ideas in my brain, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But I think it's neat. And then once it's perfected, can you make your own prompts to start it? So what I can do is I can gear the prompt itself, right? As in like the one that it sends out to the API the very first time. And I could have it go, you know, like, you are a D&D dungeon master. Here's your, you know, you only do fantasy stories. So you only do, you know, whatever kind of stories, and your main character is, and the choices are like this. And then it takes over and it does the rest. It's a rudimentary system that doesn't allow for a ton of like maneuverability, but I've been able to make it so that when it spits it out, you know, into blocks. Like, there's the ASCII art, there's the paragraph, there's the choices, and then it can at least look pretty good. You have to pay for AI Jesus now. There's an ironic thing. Yeah, that's ironic. But yeah, so we'll and again, like you see, the font's a little too big because it's cutting itself off, so I got to fix that. And but I think it's kind of cool. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think that think it should do. Right? Yeah, I gotta make the font a little smaller. I think I'm gonna shrink it up too, because if I go to the pause screen, right, there's nowhere to put it except for maybe where the ad is, like where it says XtianNinja merch, like maybe kind of put it there, or shrink this up, or like it can't take up the entire screen. Right? Yeah, the gospel is free. Yeah, exactly. And there it is. I'm going to remove that just so it's not using up my API dollars here. Just like literally remove it, because if it's running in the background and you guys do that, it will continue to charge me money. It doesn't cost a lot. Like, it's not super expensive. The actual API is like, I gave it $5 like over a month ago, and it just ran out a couple days ago. That's why it wasn't working yesterday, is because it ran out of the $5. And I gave it $10 yesterday, and it charges like 0.014 cents or something per character, or per token, I guess you'd say. And so like all of my checking yesterday barely used any. Yeah, they're pretty cheap. Interesting. This is the thing in 2025. No, and that's it, right? It's because the question was, what can I do to, if I wanted to do like a stream like Pastor Dewson has with his fish tank, just kind of a passive stream that kind of sits there and does a thing. What can I do to make it interesting? What can I do to make it more, more interactive, actually make it something different that people will actually want to go to? And I thought, well, what if I make it interactive where you can do things in chat and connect to it? Flatcap has his koi on there. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, good for him. Like the ferrets that are on that Thor has. Thor? No. Whatever. Pirate software. he's making, he says he makes more money off of that than he does on for ads on his normal channel, and it's on, all the time. So it could be something. I don't know. We'll see. It's not there yet, that's for sure. And I don't know how to make programs. So all of this has been done using AI to write the CSS and write the HTML and write the JavaScript, and it's all done with that. And I just kind of say to it, hey, it doesn't work. Can you fix this? And then it goes, sure, we'll try that and try that. And so it takes a while because I don't know how to troubleshoot. Dollhouse streams that Sims players do. If you want to try that, you can add Sims based on people in your chat. Yeah, that it's something like that. Exactly, something like that. Yeah. I'm not. I don't like smelling animals. I don't like smelling anything. I don't like smelling anything. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna. I think I just ran out of water. I'm gonna take a quick break to grab some more water. It'll only take a minute. And then I'll be back. We're going to jump into Minecraft again, and we're going to start working on that rail station that's down by the water. I'm really excited to get that thing started. I've got some good ideas. Yeah, we'll run an ad. We'll run an ad. In the meantime, I promise I'll be back soon. Give me just a moment. I'll be back quick. Hello, I'm going to fire up Minecraft. We'll get in there real quick. Hello, Zach. Good to see you, man. I'm so bugged by that not working. I don't understand why it's not. So if I go gaming, ultra wide, it spits it back. But why? Why do you do that? Like as obviously as something with the short stream, right? Like it's definitely connected to something that has to do with that silly stream. The tall one. But it shouldn't be, am I gonna have to play like off to the side? I kind of hate that. Okay, let's see. Tools. Table. No, none of that works. Okay, so if I go to chatting here and I go to gaming ultrawide, specific there. I hate that. That's so annoying. Okay, well. Hey, did you see the unicorn that I made on Sims? Look like a monster truck sparkle smash? I did not. That is not something I saw, and it sounds like something I should say. I should see. That sounds fantastic. XME2 is ha ha ha. Well, that's not good. Last thing you want is a bonkers AI. There we go. It's in. I guess I mean, you could leave it like that. You guys tell me if it's a problem for you guys. Like, is that annoying? I can give my opinion later if you send me a link. Yeah, I will. I'll set the game to Minecraft. Good call. Boy, session 0 is going to be interesting. If I can't think straight right now. Yeah, it's so distracting having that issue, you know? Audio messed up. There we go. Okay. My problem is I don't know why it's doing, like, literally I can't process why it's doing that. Like, what? I get that the link scene thing is something. Okay. But now? No. That's not weird. Has anyone seen the American favorite pet thing that Donnie? I have, and I voted for it. If you guys he's in 3rd place. If you're curious and you want to help him out, I mean, how much easier is it to just go vote for his kitten and then because all it does is ask for your Facebook login. Like, it's not even that hard to do. If you go to my Twitter, you'll see a link. It's one of my, like, the last, I think within the last 6 posts that I did. Oh, it's in the announcements too. Okay, there you go too. Yeah. This is bugging me so much. What if I do this? Nope. Hokey Dinah. All right, we'll figure that out later. Let's go build something. Jeepers creepers, man. Explain it to me. Someone tell me why it's decided that that's the thing. You do not need to pay for votes. That is not true. You pay for 1 vote and it's free. If you want to pay for more votes, you can, but the first vote is free. You can vote 1 time for free. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that plan from yesterday. Let's put that up just so we can make sure that we've got an idea of what we're doing here. I like that one. Let's see if I could do better. We'll start with this plan. No, with this plan. We're gonna start with this plan. Off to the side here. Actually, I should put it on the other side because then you guys don't have to see it. It can be covered there. And then when I put this on, I can do that. And you guys can you can get full screen. Look at me. Smart. Genius. I'm a freaking genius. You don't have Facebook. I wish I didn't have Facebook. I only have it because I literally need it for like face Messenger. And everybody I know is on Messenger. You paid $25? Well, good for you. You gave them a whole bunch of votes. What's wrong with that? But yeah, you didn't need to. Okay, let's see if we can clear this thing out. I think I'm going to make a few executive decisions here. Like, as in, I think we're going to go lower. Just the way that this one looks is, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Donnie's worth it, and Donnie gets. I think Donnie gets the money, right? I think that's a donation to Donnie's kitten. I think is how that works. I think. I don't really remember. Yeah, because the other one here, that one's much lower to the ground, but the other one I want to kind of do is this thing here. I think we're just gonna have to bring it a little lower. So that's where we're gonna start. At least, how far down should we go? Probably right to this area. Now that I think about it, I use Messenger. It's funny because the entire world runs on WhatsApp, apparently, right? WhatsApp is everywhere, except in North America, which apparently it just didn't catch on, right? It just we don't use it. Did cherry stairs float away? Don't float away. We're gonna do some clearing out. That's what we're gonna do first today. We're gonna make an area for it, and I think we're just gonna start with what we've got here. I'm gonna tell my pun again because it's in a better mood today. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you're in a better mood today. Okay. How far out do we want to go? Let's go. I guess this is a good start, like this entire beach here, but I don't think it's long enough. Like if I look at how far this is, how many blocks do you think that is? Like that's a good, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. About 32 blocks. So we need, I think 33 is the way to go because you need an odd number so you can have a middle, I think. So how many blocks do we have? My bed. Where's my bed? Oh no. Did I not bring a bed down with me? I did, right? Or did I just forget to do that altogether? Oh, wow. I love my brain. Let's go get a bed so that we can stay down here. There's no reason for me to have to keep running up to bed. I thought I brought one with me, though. Did I not bring a bed? Donnie, why I was not exactly struggling. Important bills are paid, so I can't complain about that one yet. I would be lying if I said the money wouldn't come in handy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nothing wrong with saying that. It's just living and the bare minimum is not, that's, yes, we could use some help is what I'm saying. Why not? All right. So I need to change my streamer name to Hominy because I never get nominations for streamer awards. Always a hominy, never a nominee. It's like always a bridesmaid, never a bride. That's all right, man. That's not bad at all. You're the one that got in the boat. Don't whine to me. Hello, land of kittens. Where did I put the bed? How did I lose a bed? How did I lose an entire bed? Do I have to go murder sheep just so I can go build? No. Oh. White wool. We're good. Okay, we're good. Let's just go make a bed. I know, there's lots of cats, and only one of them's on fire, which means I'm a good cat owner. I think having a 80% non-flaming cat average is pretty good. Yeah, struggling being comfortable. I mean, there's comfortable, there's struggling, there's, we have enough. Enough is as good as a feast, as they say. But like, I'm at a place now. Like, I was never a money guy. I never really cared that much about money. But now that I'm old and grizzled and whatnot, the idea of what's it going to look like when I'm 60, right? I never thought about that before growing up. Never crossed my mind. Well, what am I going to do when I'm 60 years old? Why would it, But now it's like, well, I don't have, I don't have any retirement. I don't have that kind of stuff. So, like right now, if I were to say, how am I doing? Got my bills paid. God has been very good in the moment of what I'm doing. But if I say I don't have health care, prescriptions cost a bunch of money. I have no retirement. I couldn't own a home if I wanted to. Things like that, right? You kind of go, well, do you need those things? No, I don't think you need those things. But it is part of talking about it. Well, cats are in vanilla Minecraft, but the flaming one isn't. Zombie Storm's a human torch. Would that make Flaming Kitty the feline torch? The feline flame, obviously. It was right there, man. You could. Yeah, I know. He's right up my nose. Okay, here we go. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, that's long. 23, that seems really long. Let's stop there. Trying to get enough to be okay. Those are really gift subs. Well, that's it, right? And was it weird to say, like I'd like enough to be generous? Is that weird? I don't think that's necessarily too weird. I'd like to be able to, like, for example, I don't subscribe to people, and it's not because I don't believe subscriptions are important. It's because I just don't have the ability to subscribe. I can't pay that kind of money. I want to. I want to be that person. I want to support in that way. I'm just not there yet. Right? It's good to want to be, and it's good to be generous. I think one of the lies that people can tell themselves is that they, if they're the reason that they're not generous is because they just don't have enough money. You can be generous at whatever level you are, right? You can be generous when you have very little money. You can be generous when you have, when you're barely scraping by, because generosity is a mindset. Generosity is a mindset. So you can be generous whenever you feel like it, right? I appreciate that. Thank you for coming. Why else? Have a good one. God wants to be generous, so why wouldn't God bless us enough to be? Well, that's what I'm saying, though, is that it doesn't have generous isn't necessarily a guarantee. You know what I mean? It's more of a state of mind. Like, you don't have to be rich to be generous. You can be all kinds of stuff. Okay, how far am I going to go here? Trying to figure out how to make it so that I don't have to mine a ton that I don't want to have to mine. There we go. So, starting from let's start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4 in. So hold on, starting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if that's number 12, then I got to go 11 that way. Let's do that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hello. 11. Now go this way. We should be good. If I'm not dumb. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Should we get to 22? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That should be good. All right. We'll just mine this way wherever, to however far it goes. I deal with trusting money as my source over God and being scared. That's less about money and it's more about security, right? It's asking the question, can I trust that the future is secure if I don't feel like I have enough, right? Like, will God provide enough? And so therefore people buy insurance and they buy like extra, all kinds of extra stuff. They buy their locks on the doors and all that stuff, because I'm not saying that's not a good thing to do, but part of it is because they're not sure if they can trust that God will provide enough. So therefore they got to take care of their stuff, because what if I don't have it again? Yeah. But again, I don't want to overstate the issue as being it like you're not trusting God if you have locks on the doors. You're not trusting God if you have a car insurance. That's definitely not what I mean. But I do think it's part of the mindset, right? It's the same thing that kind of says I can't be generous because then I won't have enough. Right? It's very similar to that kind of thinking. And the question is, do you believe that you can be generous, that God can that God can make you generous, give you enough to be generous? Or not? Because I know plenty of people out there, and I've talked to them who've said, like, literally said the words, I will be generous once God lets me win the lottery. Right? If God wants me to be generous, let me win the lottery. I think one issue, and maybe this is a downfall, I tend to count gift subs, the bits and stuff that I give to chat as my tithes. Problem is that I normally very spread out. I feel like it would be more beneficial, at least reputationally, tied directly to my church. Yet doing so, I would not give much at all to my friends on Twitch. Well, it depends on what's your motivation, right? So, and I'm not going to call you out, Donnie, and this is not, I definitely don't intend to do this to make you feel bad. So don't think I'm like literally being rude or anything. But, if it's, I want to be known as someone who gives subs on Twitch, so that I get my name beep, maybe I'll grow. Maybe they'll see me and maybe I'll be known, and then I can get a little bit of advertising and get a little bit of knowledge in the community and people could see my name. That kind of thing. Because that's the Pharisaical danger, right? You just realize that oh no, it's not. It's down here. Dag nabbit. I was supposed to make a bed. And that comes down to motives too, right? It all comes down to motives. Why are you doing what you're doing, and for whom are you doing it? God has proved himself trustworthy over and over, but I still need help. Oh, I feel the same way, man. Like, I've lived on tithes, offerings, and God's grace for my entire career, right? It is not new for me to not know where my next paycheck's coming from, not know how much money I'm going to be having in at the end of the year. Like, this year's a great example because, I've got taxes to pay and I don't know how I'm going to pay them. I literally don't know how I'm going to pay my taxes. But every year for the last 4 years, I have said, okay, Lord, if this is where you want me and this is what you want me to do, then you're going to have to pay my taxes because I don't know how to do it. And then he does, right? And then the taxes are paid. But I don't know how that's going to happen. I don't know where that's coming from. I had thoughts about prayers and things like the lottery. I ended up short-circuiting my brain in a logic loop error. It's the people that are, I'll be generous once I win the lottery. Those are people that struggle with generosity now. They're people who are legitimately not generous at all. They're not. They want. They believe that they are owed something before they have to be generous. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're gonna work our way. I think I gotta go make a line over here. That's what I gotta do. Make sure I know where I'm going. Problem with the God-human relationship? Yeah, you're right. You're right. One shouldn't feel as though there isn't enough to go around, because there is. There is enough to go around. The question is distribution. Now, there is something else to factor in here, and that is God allows for poverty to happen and for people to not have enough because other people are sinning, right? We shouldn't be surprised that some people don't have enough because other people are taking too much, right? I need to be more miserly when I win the lottery. I'll set up a foundation and donate my stuff. People to keep people from lying and begging. Yeah, I mean it's everybody I has ever won the lottery has complained about their lottery winning. Their my life changed, my world changed, my relationship changed. People were so like horrible to me, et cetera, et cetera. And it's not good. Not always a good thing to win the lottery. The train of thought that I was on before I spiraled into logic error was sorry, I'm gonna get some light. I gotta get to the light so I can see what's going on here. That is a tall, tall mountain. Let me out. Golly. There it is. Cool. All right. It does almost all the time. I don't know. I mean, obviously you generally don't hear the good stories, you only hear the bad ones, but I don't hear very many that are super positive. All right, train of thought error I had before I spiraled into logic error was the prayers God will not grant due to things like favoritism if you have it. I have to let others. Even typing it out, I feel logic error threatening to shut my brain down. If I let you have it, says God, I have to let others. Oh, you're right. That's definitely not true. God apportions gifts in different ways and to different people with different amounts. There's nothing, there's no rhyme or reason to it that we could possibly come up with. God just does what he wants. Some people he gives a lot, some people he gives a little, and that's okay. I'm on SSI. I know that I'll most likely get something every month, but I can't save and it's tight sometimes depending, and that doesn't help. Yeah, it's that idea of here's enough, and are you okay with that? I've learned to be more or less like do I still struggle? Do I still worry and all the rest of that stuff? Yeah, I'm human. But not as much as I ever used to. Certainly not as much as I did when I was a younger man. Because God has been so easily seen to be faithful. Like I have no question in my heart, in my mind, in anything that God is following through. Does he make me rich? No. But he never promised me rich, right? And would you trade the success? Would I trade the success I've had here, or my friends, or the things that I've been able to see God do miraculously for $1 million in the bank? Honestly, that would be a tough choice. I think motivationally for me anyway, it's which ministry do I want to support? It's not a matter of if I want gift subs as advertisement. I actually think it was pretty hurtful if someone would accuse me of that. It's a very, very thoughtful thing if I give on Twitch because I actually be more beneficial and to keep what little money I have. I do. And I think there's a lot of people out there that struggle with where do I put my tithe? Where do I put my tithe? What's the right thing to do with my tithe? Where does God want me to put it? How does he want me to apportion it? To who deserves it? Things like that, right? And in my opinion, and based on what I believe Scripture says, it's you take care of your church first, right? You take care of your family first. And God has said that if to set aside a portion every week for the sake of supporting people that the church. And then after that, it doesn't say 10%, it doesn't say whatever percent, it just says be generous, give regularly, give generously, give joyfully. That's it. Generously, joyfully, consistently. Those are the 3 rules for giving in the church. And if you're going to make that circle, sort of that concentric circle around your house and around your life, it's you take care of your family, you take care of your church family, and then you take care of people outside of that. What can you explain what you're saying by that scripture? What are you getting at? Hello, Jason. Good to see you, man. Talking about money today. Not that we're it's a fun topic, but people really struggle with the idea of tithing and of being not only generous but how much am I supposed to give? What's the minimum amount? What's the maximum amount? What gets me the blessing? Where should I put it? That's a struggle everybody seems to have. I've thought about that too, though, Don. Been like, you know what? Maybe I should just call my Twitch subs donations, right, to ministry, but they're not, because the pastor, the the teacher of the community, the people that I'm being ministered to by locally, I'm commanded in Scripture to take care of them, right? My main teacher especially. So they're not my main teacher. They are people that I care about and that I wish I could support more. But when it comes to what the Bible says about who to give to, it's, your main teacher, your main church is a big part of that. And I think the more we complicate it, the more we end up being disobedient. Because the simple obedience of, oh, okay, I just need to give to my church, make sure my family's taken care of, and then be generous after that with whatever I can do. Yeah. Like, can you budget generosity? Sure you can. Right? Churches do it all the time. They have a benevolent fund. That's just budgeted generosity. To Bobby, so I was pretty reluctant to give to the last church, with a totally different conversation. Yeah. Oh, I get it. If you're not confident with the church and confident with leadership and what they're doing, et cetera, but then, yeah, it's going to be hard. But I will say that, like, if that was your main teacher, you should be supporting your teacher. If that's your main place that you serve, then you should be, making sure that you take care of that place. Local is important. This is my young adults group. Before, I would rather talk to you about sex before I talk to you about money. Money's hard to talk about. It gets harder to talk about every day. And especially these days, right? I just don't know what you were driving at. When I struggle with trusting God, yeah, question for Job. Okay, that makes sense. Are you, do you trust that? Basically, God going, do you trust me? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is hard to talk about this stuff. You're not wrong. And it's really hard to say in this climate of how many people really are struggling to go, you should give to the church. You should, it's hard to say, because it sounds like you're trying to take people's money, that you're especially as a pastor, as someone who is someone who it does get donations, right? For me to be able to actually say, you should give me more money. I should be your primary source of income, or primary source of donation first, because I'm your main teacher. That feels really weird, really selfish, really manipulative, right? And if it wasn't for the fact that, you have scriptures to back it up, then you would, it would be bad. Or if I promised, you will get health and wealth if you donate to me, that's also evil. And if you personally preach your own, some people preach to themselves the prosperity gospel. They don't even notice. They think, if I give this to charity, if I give this to God, if I take, if I sacrifice for this, God is obligated to give me more, right? That some people, what do they call that in those evil churches? A seed giving or something like that, where if you give a little bit, then you've proven to God that you're willing to be generous, and God is obligated to return it tenfold or some junk, right? One, all the money and stuff in the world would never satisfy us. Only God can. Two, God uses you, Ninja, and I'm thankful for this community. Ninja, you're helpful and kind. You've had little heart to hearts with me on stream when I needed you. My hope is that, and I appreciate you saying that, thank you. My hope is that through consistency and through biblical obedience, the people who are like part of this whole thing will look at me and go, you know what, this guy he's a minister as appointed by God. He's not just some guy on the internet who's decided he's going to talk about the Bible. He's an actual elder. It's so funny that when I first took the job as a pastor in the denomination, official pastor, one of the first things that happened to me was on Twitter, where someone's like, "You're not a real pastor. You can't be, because you're online." I'm like, and it kind of hurt my feelings, because I'm like, how many would you say pastors denominational leaders and churches need to lay their hands on me and affirm that I'm called by God to be a pastor. What's your minimum amount that you would believe I'm a pastor if enough people said it? Because I met like actual dozens, Yo, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. This one, Ninja, have you read Galatians 6:1-6? Probably. Verse 6 stands out because Paul suggests the church to pay pastor in the middle of bear each other's burdens. Yeah. Well, that's my point. Is that your local church, the place that you serve, and the place that you worship is your primary spiritual relationship and the one that you're supposed to be taking care of, helping with financially. The main teacher that you're supposed to be paying are the ones, the guy who actually is giving you your main teaching, right? That's a good thing. After that, be generous with whoever you want. And it doesn't even say do 10%. Like that's not what it says. It just says be generous, regular, and joyful. That's it. Then does that mean that all of online churches are invalid? No, I definitely wouldn't say. If they said that, you mean? Yeah, exactly, right? If you're watching on the internet, then obviously that doesn't count as church. Yeah, that's an old battle that man, I can't wait till we're done having. I paid $5.99 for the meme. Isn't that nice? Thank you. The theoretical Twitter person, right? Like he said, because you're digital, because you're online, you're not a real pastor. And I'm like, I am a real pastor, and God moved me to a different location. It's so funny how many people have really struggled with that idea of me being an actual pastor if I'm on the internet. Fortunately, it took a long time. A real butt pastor, that's me. I had to, there are multiple denominations that I've worked at as a pastor that laid their hands on me to call me a pastor, that certified me as a pastor, that told the government and everyone else that I am an actual elder in the church, certified by them to marry and bury and preach and everything. When I said I'm God movie online now, they're like, yeah, I don't know about that. I'm like, do you think God took away my calling? Do you think he took away my gifts? Do you think he took away my what changed when I decided to, instead of talking about in a microphone on the stage of a church, to a microphone that's in front of me here in my basement? What changed, do you think, practically? Because I don't think nothing changed. I've been termed alcohol before. What? God took away the building. Yeah, that's it. I get they don't understand, and that's why part of my ministry is to work really hard to convert these dudes and dudettes that are in traditional ministry to understanding the validity of online church, online ministry, online all that stuff. It's a lot of work, though, which means we got to be consistent. We got to be biblical. We got to be careful. Like, it's not just a matter of hey, we're against you. What it means is we have to do better. Everybody who's in online ministry needs to be careful about what they do, purposeful about what they do, biblical in what they do, because that way the traditional church and traditional pastors and all the rest of that stuff will go, hey, maybe they are legitimate. Look at what this guy's doing. He's biblical. He has good arguments. He has good reputation. He's serving people. Let's stop climbing up his nose and start helping him. Whereas if you have the heart of a lot of the digital missionaries, which is, hey, I don't like traditional church. They're all bad. They shouldn't, they don't understand. I'm against them. it all it does is antagonize and show that you are not humble, that you're not willing to be taught, that you've been separated yourself from the church and have made yourself anathema or made yourself a heretic, like I'm using traditional terms, right? Yeah, a more advanced house church, exactly. I mean, I appreciate that there are people who are online here and they call me not only a pastor but their pastor, right? Are you carving out the railway? Why not a tunnel? A secret tunnel. It will be a tunnel. If you look at this picture here, my dude, there is a tunnel in it right there. I'm going to make that. So ironically, what I'm going to be doing is tearing apart an entire mountain and then rebuilding part of it. But that's how we do things as humans, I'm sorry, this mountain is the wrong shape. I will be removing this mountain and replacing it with one that I prefer. I want to sleep before there is bugs and monsters and spiders and bad things. New map seed. I've done that too many times, man. Too many times. We're going to pay attention to when the sun actually is down. Wow, it's got to be way darker. I need to see stars in the sky. You don't hear game? You should. It's there. I see it. You don't hear this? Okay, good. It is happening. Good. Yay. It sounds to you that cannot be condemned, so that the opportunity may be... Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That, believe it or not, Paul said it better. So yes. Reputation matters. Reputation is the most important currency you have in this world. There's nothing more important than your reputation when it comes to your work as an evangelist or your work as a pastor or your whatever, all that stuff. Like, it literally is the most important thing. Oh, is there a chapter burst online thing? Issue? I don't know. I've been paying much attention to that. God's omnipresent. Okay, hold on. What did Jim say? God's omnipresent. What XN is getting at is that there is a benefit to being part of a local congregation. God is omnipresent, but I still think, and not because I'm an old school pastor who, was part of a traditional church for a long time, but I do think the best expression of the church, the bestest expression of the church is locally, is with people around you, is going into a building, is being around people, is spending time with serving people that you literally have to be around to serve, that you have a pastor that you can come and go into the office and talk, have them over to your place, that can check up on you when you're sick, that people can come by and help you when you're down, all that stuff, feed you when you're hungry. I think that's the best expression of church. Here's the thing, though. It is not, there's a lot of things out there in this world that prevent that from happening. And there's a lot of churches out there that are traditional small churches who are terrible at all of that. And so it's not like if you go to a local church, all of a sudden it's magically going to be great because you're at a local church. Donnie can attest that, some local churches aren't that great. So what I do here is I provide a lot of church stuff right? I'm not Lux. Lux is an actual church. I've been asked by the denomination or recommended by my denomination that my life would be way easier if I just, called myself a digital church, because they have programs and money and help and all that stuff for planting a church. Easy peasy. But I'm not a church, right? I'm not, at least not at this point, I'm not a church. But I provide a lot of church-like things. We have community, we have preaching, we have time together. I do counseling. Privately, we have volunteer opportunities. We're all kinds of good stuff, right? And I think that's the word, right? Am I a supplement? I think I'm a triage center. I think you have a triage center and a supplement. I'm both. So people who have been burned, they come to me. I'm an ER, because that way they can come talk to somebody who's a doctor and somebody who's a pastor who's also safe, who is someone that they can take or leave when they need to. And then I'm a supplement, because there are lots of folks on here who do go to church and who are Christians, who have local expressions. But they come here because they want a Christian place to hang out. Yeah, even some big churches aren't good at that. Exactly. Just because it's local or just because it's got a building doesn't mean it's a good church. Believe me, I pastored plenty of really. I've served in really bad churches, and I've served in really good churches, and they just because they're yeah. You know what I mean? It's funny, I'm carving this thing out and I have very little plan. I think all I'm going to do after this is basically cover it in marble. I'm going to have to work from the ground up here. You guys don't hear the music. I'm hearing the music. Oh, that's so funny. Here. It's fantastic, and you guys should be listening to it too. You guys are just listening to pop in my voice. It's way better when you've got the actual the music in the background playing. Be beacon with haste too. Oh, okay. I think I could probably do that with some money. Let's do that. I have money. Would that be a redstone? Probably not. What would a beacon be under? It's probably miscellaneous. Everything's under miscellaneous, right? I don't want a skulker. Oh, there's a beacon. It's only $1,600. I'll take one. Ding. And then to get the haste, I do not remember how that works. So you hear music. Oh, it's not meant to be super loud. I can turn it up a little bit if you want. All right, so haste. Okay. So if I do just 3 blocks of what? Diamond? 3 diamond, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 blocks, 10 diamond blocks. Is that all I need? Is that all I need? Me and my infinite powerful wealth. How do you? Wow, that's not easy to come down. Blocks. Okay, what kind of blocks should I do? Oh, now I need ores. Hold on, ores. Get haste 2, you only need to build a whole tower. Otherwise, just regular. What should I build it out of? It'd be a late question, but a real pastor, but how can you be a real pastor if you're on the radio and or television? I think you need to have, like, you're not a pastor unless you have a bunch of people you're caring for, right? Like, you're not a pastor. It's like you're not a shepherd if you don't have sheep. You can be an expert at at whatever sheep, or a sheep doctor, or a veterinarian. You can be be someone who understands farming and is able to teach how to do shepherding because you were a shepherd at one point. But if you're going to be a pastor, you got to have a congregation. If you're going to be a shepherd, you need sheep. That's the way it is. Iron, gold, diamond, and netherite in any combination. All right. Then how much is this? How much is a block of diamond? 496, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 8, 9, 30. Oh, I need a lot, don't I? How much? I'm going to just ask the internet. How many blocks for a tower under Beacon Minecraft? It's a bunch. 164. Really? That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. Let's make it out of iron, I guess. We'll go back and we'll make it out of iron. Iron blocks. 164. So if I do, I gotta empty my pockets here. Hold on. Iron is yeah, go to. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Gotcha. Don't make me play Wuthering Waves, because I will. It's not the taco server, if that's what you mean. It's new-ish. I would say it's a few months old. It's been open to the public for I think about 2 months, and to people who I like. It's open to people who I like for 2 months, and then but yeah, it's kind of new-ish, I guess. Iron block. If I want 164 of them, no, hold on. Click to buy stacks. Yeah, 164 stacks. No, each stack is. What? So if it's 164, that's divided by 2. So I need 164 blocks. I'm just gonna buy the blocks. It is too hard to do the math. We're gonna just buy blocks. Okay. So 64, boop, 64, boop, 64, boop, 64, boop. Okay, we should be good. Big Bad Toy Store has these neat plushie monsters from D&D. Patrick Pahomies. Yeah, hey there, Pahomies. How you doing? I'm making a beacon situation here because why not? I just got to make sure I get the math right. What is the bottom? What's the bottom? The bottom layer is 9 by 9. Okay, 9 by 9. I can do that. We'll start right here. This will be really annoying later. Yeah. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of the way, wall. Eight, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that way. All right. Now we've got the base. We don't have to mess with it too much. Did you see the meme I posted and explained, XtianNinja, why? Oh. No, I don't know. Bottom layer is peanut butter, the jelly goes up. Sorry, I was busy counting. What is wrong with you? Shut up. No way. Why is it doing that? Okay, well that's stupid. Yeah, why did it do it? I don't understand why it's doing that. I mean, it's an entity. What are we doing? I'm gonna have to buy another kind of a block. All right, fine. It can be any block, right? Okay, we'll buy emeralds. This is so dumb. Let's just get 64 of them. That is a lot. I don't want to spend that much. I swear the iron was cheaper. That is super annoying. That is super annoying. Not lapis, that won't work. How much are diamonds? So that's 496, 372, 52. Oh, that was way cheaper. I can't use copper. I can use gold though, right? I tried holding shift and it still sucked it in. All right, let's do that. So I should be able to theoretically connect the gold block to this and to that. Hey, cool. Now what if I put an iron block here? What? How? What? What are the rules? It's definitely the entity plugin. You're absolutely right. Nope, I got rid of it. Okay. And right click, take that, and then put it back. That's right click, and then I can take one. Oh, this is super dumb. Okay, I think I got it. I think I just don't touch the same ones with the... Right? That's basically what the rule is here. We'll figure it out. No worries. No worries. Okay, so now we got to put iron there. If I put iron here, is it going to suck it in? You should have gotten Al to help. He built 4 beacons on his own land. On his own land. It's sucking in the, it's doing, so there's a thing on here to be able to save so that it doesn't get lag, so that if you got a whole bunch of things on the ground, it kind of mushes them all together if they're the same. Click the gold. Okay, that works. All right. Boop, 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 boop. And then gold, iron, and then this is super dumb. Okay, I just don't click the same thing, I guess, maybe, I don't know. That's fine, it is what it is. Now what if I put, no, that's for the frozen. I hate this. Quiz, why did you do this to me, man? What's up with that? And then gold, 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 silver, 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 gold, gold. At least I know the system. All right, and then we'll do gold again. I'm gonna have to go buy more gold. This is so dumb. No. I'm almost there though. Ta-da. So if I had to build my fort out of iron instead of stone bricks and tough, I don't think so. The reason I say that is because you'd be on your own land. That's my theory. It still does it when you're on your own land. Oh, that's super dumb. All right, now we're almost there though. Come on. Okay, and then the beacon. Oh, we did it. All right, good. Boop. And we're gonna put what goes in here? I don't have land. I haven't cleaned anything other than the space around my chest. You go expand it then. Yeah, you can make it bigger. If you ever try to use a piston, it won't work for you. Iron, gold, diamond, netherite. I'd put netherite in there, right? Is that good? We good? Spit it out. Okay, cool. What? I don't understand. Am I not supposed to put things in here? Oh, yeah. Oh, haste. Okay, cool. And then put the thing in there. And then hit the check mark, right? All right. Well, doing. Bah. Cool. Where's glass? I want glass. It's not an ore. Is it? Glass isn't an ore. I was going to try to make it purple. I would think it would be decoration. It is, however, not a decoration. I would, yeah, maybe blocks. There they are. Glass. Cool. Glass. And then back, and you go to dyes, and you go to purple. I want the purple. Purple. Cool. Oh, you better go to bed before life gets worse. Where is my bed? Where's my anything? Yeesh. I think I'm done hyping about this morning's announcement for a bit. How are things? Hey, Arcone. Are you hyped? What are we hyping? Glass isn't an ore. You're right. It's not an ore. It's a block. Okay, now we do this. Put that there, and then you put that there. There? Oh, I need 9 of them, right? I don't know why I have to do this to myself. I make everything so complicated. Why I gotta go and make things so complicated? Ta-da! There. Just in time to be done stream. Let's go try out what our haste looks like, though. Yeah, it's an either or material. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how it works either. All right, let's see. Was it worth it? Was Quiz telling me to do something for 15 minutes? Wow, it's so much faster. Did I do something wrong? It feels like the exact same speed. Am I crazy? I know. Switch you got leaked today. Not leaked. Actually announced. So yeah, we're pretty happy about that. It looks pretty good. I'm a little confused about how the sides are gonna stay on. Like that looks really insecure to me. Like they're not dumb. I get it that the switches aren't or Nintendo's not dumb, but like the way it goes click and it just kind of magneted on there feels like if I get excited about my game, I'm gonna snap. You didn't choose Haste 2 either? What? I'll come back around to that again. Hello, sheepy sleepers. Sheep. Hello. Sleepy. Sheepy. Hello. That's enough. Type of material. It's got to be something, right? I don't understand. Your efficiency 5 tools don't always seem so efficiency 5. Oh, could be lag. I see. Okay, I'm going to rate out in an hour. I'm going to be starting a 0, so please get ready for that. Next Thursday is going to be really exciting. We're going to be launching the coffee on Monday. On Thursday is going to be session 1 of the big D&D thing. We're going to be planning it out for session 0. That's why I'm off early. And I'm jazzed about it, man. I'm really jazzed about it. I'm really excited for this to be. Sock it. Yeah, I know, they just kind of like that. They didn't slide up and down, which is why I'm worried that they're going to come off. But there's got to be a clasp. There's got to be something that you grab on the side to make it go. It's got to have some kind of clicker. Got to be. Okay, we're going to raid North Hill live, and then I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then I'm going to get ready for my meeting. God bless you guys. You better be good magnets. Yeah, I'll see you on Monday. Please go and join the Discord. Go hang out with people in Discord. Come say hi. Share your prayer question, your memes and stuff. Discord's great. And other than that, head to my website and sign up for the newsletter. Should be able to send some cool stuff out there. Thank you. Copy paste that. You guys know what to do. You've been around for long enough. Okay, bye.